Hey Sagittarius, welcome in. Welcome back. My name is Shannon Hensley. If you are new, audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, I look at a lot of crime and I'm known to be very sharp. The energy has been extremely heavy today and I feel that stuff. It's real hard on me. I'm known in just a second to just turn on some energy and rebuke and correct and stuff like that. So if you are new, just buckle up, all right? Because we just don't mess around here one bit. And I ask at the hand of the Most High God, Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, whether you care about your creator, I don't really know, but I do love him with everything in me. He's the only one that gives us worth. And I fear and revere him. I actually have a video down below that shows you what his whole name looks like in the tarot, and it's great and terrible, and it's comforting at the same time, stuff like that. So, but anyway, if you want to check it out, feel free to. But just know that this channel is going to be a lot different than what you're used to. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started here and see what's going on. And right before I got started, I was having this impression of, and there, what's in the hidden is this money, this cross that came out, and the butterflies, some type of a transformation of something that's here. Could be a burden and stuff like that. And something is a burden, because what I was getting in my spirit is you have put in some type of work. And so I'm being very personable here because I am Sagittarius as well, but I'm also collective group, and I know this happens to other people's stuff as well. But somebody has done something with your work, and it came out today in the general that it's known that somebody stole your work, and there's going to be justice, or they're going to go to jail or something like that. Well, the Most High brings that stuff out on the channel all the time, and I stand fast and understand that God is going to work a thing out. But somebody has done something possibly to your work like they have done with mine, and I have open shut case and proof that people have done websites. I have videos of ads and stuff, and literal websites where I pulled up my channel, and like, I'm not a psychic. I don't believe in psychics, mediums. I don't believe in any of that. Okay, the Most High prophesies. Okay, and one day I pulled up my channel and there was psychic stuff attached to my stuff, and I was like, First of all, it's a violation of God, and you ain't gonna do that to me, period. I never gave anybody the right to put some type of psychic thing over the. I grab my phone. I'm notorious for grabbing my phone and taking pictures or videos and stuff like that, so that one day when I do get into the court of law, I'm going to bury some people wherever they think they're trying to do. And one day I also was trying to do to make a website for myself for just advertising my channel, and I noticed, and I got this on video as well, somebody else had another number that I don't know what you call it, how you do it, but I went in and made a web page. It was going to use it for like advertisement, for extra advertisement for YouTube, and they kept shutting that down. They didn't want me to use it because I ran across somebody else using my information, and I have a picture of a whole number that they used that didn't come from me. And so the impression though that I got is that I've been having people say, why don't you charge for readings and stuff like that, and I prayed about that a lot. And I don't charge for readings because God just don't give me an easy feeling about it. I have done thank you readings and have stated to people that, if you ever want to just help a person in need for a thank you, if you're interested, I'll ask at the hand of God for you. But it's something that's personal to me, and when God doesn't give you peace on something, then you and I are not supposed to move outside that, regardless how many people say, why don't you do this or why don't you do that. It's not I can't be moved by other people just saying, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything. If you have been somebody who has said, hey, why don't you do this? I get it. I get your point of view of stuff, but I have sat with God a lot about it. But I feel like there's something to a trapping that the enemy would want maybe you or also me to jump in and to just do something like that so that they can take all the work that they have used from me and then somehow twist that around for a trapping. It was really, 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 really strong. It was really, really strong coming in my spirit. But they ain't going to be able to get that done because I follow the Most High God. And I just want to say it in the camera to whoever may be behind doing some stuff because you think you're going to try to do something to flip something around on me. The things that are rightfully already mine, that the work of my hands have done, that you guys have done whatever with my work in different countries, that's just by right should just be mine anyway. Whatever you did with it, it was fraudulent, but for me, it was the work of my hands, and it should come back into my account, period. Trapping's actually on those people who've done whatever they've done on my channel, period. And whatever you've done to other people like that as well. It's not going to work with me, folks. You're gonna even out these scales. Or God's going to shut the door on you in such a ferocious way, and you might think, well, I didn't feel nothing, God, but you're gone with him for whatever you've done with me and other people like this. I just wanted to address it because the energy was just really, really big flow on me, and I won't be trapped because I stand innocent on what I do on this channel. And for whatever somebody thought they're going to use me for whatever they've done with the work of these hands, no, you're guilty, folks. You're guilty, okay? You're guilty. You can't just give back what's mine, what you've done. I'm sorry. There is a lot of it. It's right here, and my singing projects and everybody else's as well. That people have done this nonsense to. Talk about a burden. You have no idea the burden that I have to face every single day, trying to figure out how I'm going to eat, how I'm going to live and stuff like that, knowing that I got projects and singing projects and works of my hands that other people have used, and I've got to suffer at the hand of some freak. No. Anyway, I just wanted to address it, and that energy was flowing through me, so maybe you're dealing with the same type of stuff. I don't know, but I just want to talk about it in the camera. Let's get started. It don't work that way, folks. It just don't work that way. So what's in the hidden of these cards? Something transformative, maybe a butterfly connection is connected. And for me, this is very profound because yes, this combination together is huge. It just personally, Word of Elohim is going to bring it out here, and you know who you are, don't you? Yes, you know who you are. We know about my channel. We know who's behind the scenes on some stuff, folks. Enough is freaking enough, man. Show me Sagittarius. Show me Sagittarius, Most High God. Some of y'all are upright, some of y'all are kooks. Death. There is death matters. Secret money. This house goes back to secret money, and this is in the hidden. Secret money is here. For some people, there's secret occultic things going on. We'd have a wolf in sheep's clothing with that if that's the occult energy there, because it does go back to that, the negative of that house. Something's transformative. The butterfly goes back to death as well, so there's definitely some type of death matter. This is your genital, secret sex, money, property, taxes, fraud issues, things like that go back to that. FBI goes back to that kind of stuff with the death house. Also represents the rain, a flood, things like that as well. And yes, the law is here really, really big. Some of them could be Mike or Mac. There could be a mic camera or something like that. The M and the K, or the M and the C, or the M and the CK. is the 3 letters that are out here thus far. 10 of Pentacles, large sums of money. It's right here in the hidden. We already know about it. And people think, and they're very secretive with it. It's abominable. There's at least 2 people involved in some stuff collectively with your energy that's got some secret things going on. There's abominations around it. The scales are not even. And something around a secret commitment is here around stuff. And God's not going to let you're guilty for some stuff. You're guilty for some stuff. There's the Queen of Cups. Anyway. 5 of Cups. And the Page of Cups. Could be there's Scorpio or a Pisces really big out here with this energy. It could be anybody. There's blood guilty out here is the word. The D and the M together in the Hebraic language is blood guilty. Something around a doctor could be here. A doc is here. Or something around water. Okay. Water stuff comes out all the time because this goes back to water and stuff. It's the ocean as well. But there's bloodshed because I've seen The Fugitive tonight. I've seen murder stuff, and that's blood guilty. And the word blood guilty came out somewhere as well. Okay, let's put this here. There's seducing energies here, and somebody's cold as ice or bitter somewhere, or you are. Maybe you're on some love situation, or if this person's not in the upright, they've manipulated some crap. Okay. Something about your kids or your teenagers or maybe your grandchildren's involved in some stuff. Yes. And people think they're going to get away with some, occultic nonsense. Act like they are something that they're not out here. And you just ain't, folks. You're never going to. God's not going to let you get away with nonsense. Sorry. Sorry you don't like that. I don't care what you like. It'd be totally different, man, if your shoes were in, or if your feet were in the shoes that some of us have to walk in, right? It's a totally different story, man. If it's you, right? Yeah. Somebody sexually was bent over here around some rape situation out here. Okay, something about somebody's father is out here with the emperor, or somebody's husband's got secrets, or something at work is out here around secrets that are transformative, attached to some stuff that's got a burden to it. Okay, or people need to pray because you deal with somebody's cold as ice, or they've done something with their stupid emotional frozen nonsense in some seducing type of way that's got some type of a legal matter around some stuff. This is binding stuff, contractual things in a really big way. The law is here. So we have the Hierophant coming out. So it's all here. You have the 10 of Pentacles, sudden wealth, or 10 of Pentacles, large sums of money. It's out here. You have the Hierophant, which goes back to fivefold ministry and preachers, teachers, things, spiritual stuff like that. Got the cross out here. You got the Death card that goes back to the butterfly. It all repeated itself in your reading. If you're upright, you're upright. If you're not, you're not. There's a bunch of people attached to some stuff because the mob is actually out here. Somebody's got some attacking out here. There is some stupid attacking out here, and you're not going to touch some of us. Crazy. There's a great big Pisces coming out here around you all. Another Pisces card here. This got consequences on some people. There are consequences out here. It's a burden. You also have choices or a love matter. Again, some sexuals out here for some of you all. Intimate things for some of you all. Whether it's upright or not for you or not. Whether it's abominable or something secretive and sexuals going on around some church matter or a church person, then it's out here. I had a praise and worship leader come out today on my other channel, and I also had a fake preacher. So I had a female prime minister come out as well, which would be the preacher's wife attached to something. We do have the Queen of Cups out here, and we do have somebody in divinity. That's a divinity card specifically, whether you just set up in some type of a spiritual place or not, but somebody has their license out here when that card comes out specifically as well for ministry. And there's something secret going on because that minister today, the King of Wands, came out with a little fornicator card. Something's out here like that, or you're the fornicator. I don't really know. But there's something intimate going on. Somebody's trying to make some decisions out here. There's secrets because of a truth or because of an abomination. A bunch of money attached to some stuff, or some type of kids or teenagers are also involved in some stuff. But there's a little bit of communication and some, and then, you know, the little money energy is here as well. But you got somebody out here bitter, folks, around your energy. There's shame out here. There's a word that goes to shame. Yeah, there's shame because there's crazy stuff going on. People think that I'm going to find a way out. We'll just turn it all, flip it all upside down on the other person. We know they're innocent, but we're going to flip it up on side of them, and then we're out of it. Now we're just going to take them to jail for something that they didn't even do. It's stupid stuff and crazy, and this is a crazy house here. Exactly what's going on for some people's stuff, and we deal with nutbags. Unless I said we got a mental person somewhere. The letter U, and it looks like the N. You could be from the UN. I've had all kinds of stuff out of country stuff. This has been a frenzy. Of course it has been. Somebody's bitter out here around some stuff. They're very secretive, and they're very promiscuous somewhere, or a couple of people are on some stuff that they've done. There's consequences though. You all got some type of choices that's being made, or obviously there should already be consequences on what somebody has done. Something's over here, and the word is shame, and there's going to be justice. God's going to bring it. I don't care who thinks they're trying to do some stupid. God's going to bring justice for some people. This is a freedom. It's an independence rune. And it's also a bad luck rune for people who are undeserving of some nonsense. God's going to dish out some karma somewhere. This is karma when that card comes up. The UK is also here. Anyway, show me Sagittarius, Most High God. What do you want to bring out here? You just picked through my hands, magnificent King of Glory. Only you, Yehovah, get the praise, glory, and honor. No one gets to stand in that place. You do not share your glory with no one. You just bring out some answers for some people, and you bend people who need to be bent spiritually, emotionally, naturally, physically, and bring some freedom for some people. Somebody's breath in their existence and heavy breath and a woe is out here. Yeah, there's death out here, folks. There is death out here, folks. There's some big death out here. A cleansing by rubbing or scrubbing, or to clean or to polish briskly. There is a housekeeper involved in something. Maybe for some of y'all a housekeeper died. I don't know. We have somebody who's very bitter that they're the seed of Satan. Well, Satan, Yehovah rebuke you. You will go to hell. We don't care about you. Yehovah says that you're protected, guys, if you're found in him. We fear no evil. Talent is around some stuff. Specifically for my case, it's the rain. A positive outcome is going to take place. Thank you, Yehovah. And again, those who trap shall be trapped. Like I said, there's karmic activity out here. Yehovah's saying it. Let Yehovah speak on. An issue, an excrement issue out of a man's filthy dung. It is filthy out here. We deal with some stuff in a really big way. Sports connection is out here. A rehab center is coming out. Something about 1 week ago. Something's been out here. It says, Yehovah says to call upon him in the day of trouble, and he will deliver thee, and you will glorify him. Yehovah, we call upon you right now to change this nonsense and get the seed of Satan who is bitter and think that they can trap somebody because they won out of something that they did. That's crazy to you, Yah. We call upon you, Yehovah. We thank you that we're protected in you. It's ridiculous. It says, they be blind leaders of the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. Every tree that my father did not plant shall be uprooted. Okay? It says, they draw nigh to me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. We got church energy out here. It's really come out really strong. Wolf in sheep's clothing, then he's out here somewhere. Anyway, what's a ditch? A ditch is a prostitute energy with God. Strange woman type energy goes back to a ditch energy. Anyway, if people don't want to keep the commandments of God, then you are blindly leading other people into a ditch as well, because the commandment is a lamp and the law is a light. And so if you're blind, that means you ain't keeping the law of God, period, point blank. You can't even argue that. It says, for it is not a vain thing for you to keep the commandments of Jehovah and to teach your children, for it is your life. Through this, you prolong your days in the land. So what do you want to live or die? God has been really given some death sentences out here because the land has grievously sinned against him. So either get into the ditch and go ahead and go down to the pit, or keep the ways of God and acknowledge your creator, folks, and live. Either you will or you won't. I don't really know. It's your choice. God ain't going to make you do anything. But we want, the people that love God, we understand some things. Most High said in this hour that the people that did keep the commandments, we would understand some things. We understand all things, it says. And the wicked, they'll do wickedly. So they either can't or they can do something that's upright. Look, secret app online exposed. Yes, I already know. Like I said, I already know about it. And they trying to trap me and trying to get me to, okay, well, and I'm not bending for nobody. I'm going to do what God tells me to do. He will not be bribed or anything like that. I could never charge for the word of God. If you want to bless, then just ask a question for something, then I'll be glad to sit with you. If you want to bless, just to bless somebody who's been in need and put out because of what some people have done to me. But that's it, folks. Until I hear otherwise or God show me something that's hidden in his word, I can't do it. I know that there's a secret app. I know there is, and it's not yours. The work of my hands, you rerouted it, it just becomes the wealth of the wicked laid up for the just, like God said. It'll be transferred where it needs to go, and it needs to get in my account right now. A pipe is out here. Look, a rope involved. That rope just showed up in a Scorpio reading. And travel energies is here around you all as well. All right. Anyway, these are all the cards that come out in your reading. We have the S, the D, the V, the W, the Y, the H, the M, and the U, and the C, and the K that come out in your reading, and we'll take this T here as well. Shalom.